Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am the Straight Edge Monster. We got a huge episode of Pro Wrestling Sim for you today. 6 shows altogether. 4 of my weekly shows, the All-Star Wrestling, and then, of course, we also have... let's see where I'm leaving off here. There we go. Okay. And then we have the pay-per-view. The Battle Blaze with our second ever Battle Dome match. Very hyped for it. Alright. Crossing our fingers we don't get 20 injuries today. That'd be great. And deaths would be awesome as well. Let's just go ahead and get right into this because it's going to be... It probably won't be as long as last stream because last stream I was blindsided by a lot of shit that was going on. Hey, 100% nice. Starting off hot here. This is at the Target Center in Minnesota. June 14th, AWA Superstars. Got the show intro. We're trying to get some good stuff. Hopefully the Jim Cornette, I think I had Jim Cornette promos going on with Marvelous Ones on this stream as well. So hopefully they'll be better than 54%. We'll see. 89% as Tony Schiavone interviews Sting. Sting makes his entrance. Schiavone says that Sting has heard about what Jake the Snake Roberts has had to say about him and the rest of the members in the Battle Dome match. Tony asks Sting what he has to say in response. Sting says that Jake the Snake Roberts can try to play mind games all he wants, but nothing will affect the goals of the Stinger headed into the biggest match of his career. Sting says that he is only focused on one thing, and that's winning the Battle Dome match and then defeating whoever the world champion is. Sting says that the rest of the competition is deep, but he knows he can pull it off. Lex Luger then makes his entrance. Lex Luger comes out and says he only has 2 words to say to Sting. Good luck. Why is Lex Luger wishing him luck? Oh, Luger is supposed to be with the Horsemen. What's going on here? Is the friendship stronger than the stable? Find out. We'll find out. Next up, 94% as the Von Erichs accept Von Erich's farm video plays where they say that they'll accept the challenge, but that the Freebirds have to sign the contract in front of the entire world next week. 94%. Okay, we're starting off high. We're starting off hot here, guys. That's 16 minutes. 16 minutes to start the show that are all 3 good ratings. Come on, Cornette. Okay, see, that's better than 50. I think that 54 was an aberration. I don't know why it did me dirty like that. 83%, that's more like it. Jim Cornette says the Marvelous Ones will have a tune-up match tonight, and then they'll be setting their sights on the Midnight Express. Cornette says that Eaton will regret ever going to the AWA with Gilbert and Heyman and leaving his real friends behind. Okay, our first bad thing, but that's okay because we needed it to get Stan Lane and Steve Keirn up some, popularity changes there. Steve Keirn defeats Buzz Sawyer by pinfall. Next up is a Jaguar Yokota promo, which is 82. I'll take it. All right. Okay, we're doing all right, though. That's a good bounce back, even though, like, that 14-minute segment was our biggest one so far. And it wasn't great. But Jaguar Yokota says that Akira Hokuto is good, but she has surrounded herself with evil, and when they face each other, Jaguar says she will rid that evil for good. Next up, we've got 96. What? Okay. We take you to a video after last week's show when Pillman lost to the Patriot for the TV title. Pillman is walking backstage clearly upset after losing and runs into Missy Hyatt. Missy tells him that she knows he has what it takes to make it in wrestling. She says that he knows he doesn't like her right now after how things went down, but she's learned a lot from her mistakes. She says Eddie Gilbert was only out for himself. She tells Brian Pillman that he was even turned on by the one person who brought him back in Zinc. Hyatt says that if Brian Pillman ever needs a home, the Hart Foundation are more than welcoming. She says it's time for Flying Brian to turn things around no matter the cost. Pillman says he will think about it. Alright, so we'll see if that helps. That's 96%. Brian Pillman would get a slightly better crowd response with a little bit more momentum. That's fine. I'm hoping that helps his momentum right there, actually. 96%. We've got a 100% segment. Let's go. Okay. Okay, guys. This first show is going to be a dub. There's got to be a dub. This is 11 minutes, 100% segment. Ultimate Warrior makes his entrance. Warrior says that TDE thought they had the upper hand going into this half-cocked idea from Ted DiBiase, but they gave the Warrior and all his Warriors the ultimate upper hand when they said he could choose his two teammates. Warrior brings out partner number 1, Kurt Hennig. Hennig makes his entrance. Then Warrior brings out partner number 2. It's Roddy Piper. Piper makes his entrance. Warrior hands Piper the microphone. Piper says the war is on. 100% on every fucking thing that just happened. That's how you do that. That's some good shit. 99%. A video plays of Plano the Clown at a kid's birthday party. He sneaks off into another room and says that he's working on a surprise for Randy Savage and that it will be ready very soon. So Plano and Randy Savage still hitting it up. And then we've got, a 4.5-star match. Let's go. 25-minute match. We only got 76%, but that's way better than the 58% for the other match. This show only had 2 matches. But a lot of good segments. Great Muta wins after a distraction from Fuji. Ultimo turns around and Muta sprays green mist into his eyes. Muta gets the roll-up pinfall victory after 25 minutes. Great Muta with a 0.6 increase in popularity. Love that. And we did the gain in the popularity. 87, dude. Let's go. Oh, my God. That was so good. That's crazy good. That is a crazy good show. Okay, let's see. That is a good first show here. Let's see what happened. We got no injuries, so that's good, obviously. 3.7 for the TV rating. Sold at 18,798 tickets. Also great. Gaining in the other continents as well. Love that. I wonder when those network deals, I got to start looking at those network deals for those companies and see when they're up, because I'm going to have to sign new network deals and hopefully get on bigger networks over in the other continents so that I can keep climbing. But yeah, that was really good. Let's go. Oh, did I have to end any feuds? No. I got to pay attention today too, because there's a couple feuds that are ending that I got to make sure I'm on top of so they don't lose the heat. I want to stop them when the heat is the highest, obviously. But good first start, or good first show, 87. Let's go, dude. We're going to go to the next event here. This is AWA Action at the same place, Target Center. 100%. Okay. Oh, show intro's good. 93%. I'll take it. I'll take that. 93%. Let's see what happens. Rick Rude and Paul Heyman make their entrance. Heyman says it's time for Rick Rude to make his comments about the Battle Dome participants coming up at AWA Battle Blaze. Rude says Sting and Jake Roberts had a lot to say about him and others in this Battle Dome match, but now it's his turn. Rude says Sting is too young and dumb in this business to get the job done. Jake the Snake Roberts is too focused on Hogan for some reason, and Steamboat can't touch him in that ring. Rude says that what he really wants to mention is how the man who couldn't get the win when it mattered the most against him, Kurt Hennig, still won't let it go. Rude says he took care of him, and now he's on to bigger things, like the Battle Dome match. Then Hennig runs out and attacks Rude. Okay, so we had 93% for the entrance, 91% for the promo, 96% for Hennig's entrance, and 95% for Hennig attacking Rude. Let's go. That's a quality opening segment, honestly. Hayes says that all they got to do is sign a contract in front of a bunch of idiots next week on TV. No problem. 80%. I'll take it. It was only 3 minutes anyway, so that's good. Next up, 77. Okay. That's not terrible either. The New Rockers make their way to the ring. Shawn Michaels says he wants the tag team title shot against the Hart Foundation tonight. They don't want to wait until All-Star Wrestling. Missy Hyatt and the Hart Foundation make their way to the ring. Bret Hart says that they accept. We are getting an AWA US Tag Team title match right now. We aren't waiting until All-Star Wrestling. That's crazy. They want it now. They don't want to wait one extra show. They're trying to catch the Hart Foundation off guard. Let's see what happens. 4.5-star match. However, and 81%. Oh my God, that's good shit. However, Brett and Owen successfully retain the U.S. Tag Team Championship when Owen defeats Art Barr to retain the titles. Let's go. Okay. Dude, I'm on fire today. 83% backstage promo with Heyman and Midnight Express. Okay. Paul Heyman is backstage with Bobby Eaton and Eddie Gilbert of the Midnight Express. Heyman says that Cornette has bitten off more than he can chew. Heyman says he has talked it over with both Eaton and Gilbert, and they have let him know that they want to face the Marvelous Ones at AWA Battle Blaze. We got 100% video. A video plays of a building being destroyed with destruction displayed at the bottom in text. Then the screen fades to black with coming soon popping up. 80% for the next segment. Dude, this might actually slap too. This show might actually slap. Tony Schiavone interviews TDE. TDE makes their entrance. Ted DiBiase says he's impressed with the Ultimate Warrior selections for his two partners. They're admirable. They're great in-ring singles competitors. However, DiBiase says tonight they will show you why they're the better team. And DiBiase says that when they win, he will finally get that elusive title around his waist in the AWA. 66%. Not great. But DiBiase defeats Patriot by pinfall as DiBiase and Colt Casanova and Dan Spivey defeat the Fantastics and Patriot. Next up. Ooh. Don't like that. That was not as high as I thought it would be. It's all good though. Damn, Vader actually... What? Why are they losing popularity? Is Percy Pringle really that low down on popularity? Backstage, Pringle is standing with Vader. Pringle says that Heyman and Sid better get ready to watch what happens tonight in the main event because Vader will prove that he is the rightful #1 contender to the AWA national title. 78% on that. That's not as good as I thought it would be. And I can't believe that they all lost popularity. 76%. Vader defeats Greg Valentine by pinfall. Ooh, those last 3 segments might have hurt us, actually. Yeah, we lost it. Fuck. 78%. Damn it. All right, so we're broke even so far. Gaining popularity big time in the other ones. Harley Race is hurt. How about that? Somebody else from another fucking promotion's hurt. Took you long enough. 3.9 million. 18,798 again. But the show wasn't great, unfortunately. Let's look at the other promotions here. Pegasus Kid defeats Brett Como. Don Callis defeats Iron Mike Sharp. And Derek Dukes defeats Biff Wellington. Jim Duggan defeats Hercules Hernandez. Bill Irwin. Kevin Sullivan and Jim Neidhart defeat Buddy Roberts, Bad News Allen, and Kendall Windham. And Butch Miller defeats Chris Champion. Harley Race was hit with a foot injury last night and is expected to be out sometime in September. Although I don't see where the fuck the injury could have taken place at, but whatever. That's weird, because I don't even see him have a match. Okay. Alright, so we definitely have to end... We're ending the, this one. End this storyline. Okay, so we are ended that one. It was officially done. Alright, so we got 2 more days before All-Star Wrestling. Let's see what happens. Did they take the sound out? It sounds like they took the sound out of the game. When you go to another day, the sound's not there anymore. Usually it's like this boop fucking noise. Ole Anderson, Bad News Allen. Ole Anderson defeats him. Jim Powers defeats Chris Champion. Jim Duggan defeats King Kong Bundy. Jin Neidhart defeats Mil Mascaras. CMLL, anything on the line? Yes. Wagner Jr. and El Santo defeated Silver King and Atlantis to retain. That's the only title that was on the line. Dean Malenko defeated Eddie Guerrero. Really? Interesting. All right, let me load this dog out real quick because he's dancing around. Give me a second, guys. All right, I'm back. Let's do this. All right, let's see what we got going on here. All right, next day. Oh, did I just skip that by accident? No, I looked at it. Okay, we're good. Oh, holy shit, the amount of shows on this one. All right, let's do this. This is the big day for everybody, and their mom holds their shows, apparently. Bam Bam Bigelow defeated Earthquake in the main event. Ken Patera defeated Steve Lombardi. Mike Rotunda defeated Damian Demento. Wow. WWF has really fallen off, guys. USWA. Dustin Rhodes defeated Billy Gunn in the main event. Jerry Lynn defeated King Cobra. Randy Rose defeated Reggie B. Fine. Terry Taylor got the win over Don Bass. And Doug Gilbert defeated Nelson Knight for the USWA Unified World Heavyweight title. UKPW. Rasputin and Giant Haystacks defeated the British Bulldogs. Adrian Street defeated Robbie Brookside, and Dave Taylor defeated Chris Adams. Billy Jack Haynes defeated Ken Shamrock to retain the title. John Nord defeated Big Juice. Rip Oliver defeated Scott Peterson. Powers of Pain lost to Honky Tonk Man and Koloff. Butch Miller defeated Buddy Roberts. Ole Anderson defeated Bad News Allen. And WCCW hit me up with 3 title matches. Cactus Jack retained over Crush for the WCCW Western States title. Chris Benoit retained over Eddie Guerrero for the United States title. And Dave Taylor of the Blue Bloods defeated Jushin Thunder Liger and Rey Mysterio to keep the Texas Tag Team titles. All right, guys. All-Star Wrestling. We got a huge pre-show. 1, 2, 3, 4 pre-show matches, all title matches, and then the main show. Let's see what happens. All right, so we had Rana Singh successfully retained the WCCW Diamond and the Stampede Women's Championship over Terry Power by pinfall. Next up, you had Cactus Jack retaining the Western States title by pinfall over Dustin Rhodes. That was a 3-star match, by the way. Sherry Martel defeated Devil Masami to retain the AWA Ladies Championship. And finally, Jeff Jarrett retains the WCCW Eastern States Championship over Terry Taylor. All right, show intro, 100%. Here we go. Now we're getting into the main show. All right, let's do this. We had a 4-star match as Eddie Guerrero defeated Chris Benoit to win the world-class or it's technically a U.S. title, but yeah, I changed it after the fact. But yes, Eddie Guerrero wins via pinfall to win the world-class Championship Wrestling U.S. Championship. The Patriot defends the TV title over Larry Zbyszko. Larry Zbyszko wins after Ann Nicole interferes and helps cost Patriot his title. Larry Zbyszko is now the new AWA TV champion, 66%. Oh, these are not good numbers, guys. These are not good numbers. We're going to have to pick this up a little bit, see what we got going on. Our Foundation make their entrance. Missy Hyatt says that they were supposed to go against the New Rockers tonight, but they jumped the gun and wanted their match early and paid the price for it when they lost. So now the Hart Foundation have an opening in their busy schedule. So they're officially issuing an open challenge to anyone in the back right now for a shot at the U.S. Tag Team titles. The British Bulldogs come out. The British Bulldogs are in the AWA. They're accepting the open challenge. All right, 72%. Let's see. 4.5-star match. Let's go, dude. 84%. Okay, that helped us a little bit. Davey Boy Smith defeats Owen Hart to win the AWA US Tag Team Championship. And they also have put the UKPW Tag Team Championships on the line as well. So they're the new AWA US Tag Team Champions and still the UKPW Tag Team Champions. Let's go, dude. Another 4.5-star match. Let's go. What? 79%. Akira Okudo defeats Jaguar Yokota with the help of Fuji to win the AWA Women's title again. So, booyah. Let's go. That's crazy. Next up. Magnum TA defeats Eddie Gilbert by pinfall after distraction from the Marvelous Ones. And the Midnight Riders defeat the Midnight Express to retain the AWA World Tag Team Championships, 83%. Okay, these are a little bit better. 100% for both of them. Pre-recorded promos are shown between Savage and Warrior. Savage thanks Warrior for the chance at getting the title after he's been distracted recently with Plano the Clown. He says he plans on winning the AWA International title tonight and dedicating the win to Nancy. Warrior says he and his Warriors are thinking about Nancy and her recovery, but tonight he can show no mercy to Savage despite their friendship. Warrior says tonight he must retain his title for his Warriors. 100%. Four and a half stars? What? We didn't have any 5s, man, but we had a really good show. Holy shit. As far as match quality, anyway. Nancy Green is back with Randy Savage after being out with an awful injury to her face after the mirror match against Plano the Clown at AWA Super Slam. The fans love seeing her back with Savage. Her face, however, is still taped up a lot. Warrior gets in trouble late in the match and he's caught on the top rope and thrown to the canvas. Savage goes up to the top rope for his flying elbow drop, but Nancy gets up on the apron and pushes Savage off. What? Warrior gets up and doesn't know what happened and runs and hits the ultimate splash. Warrior retains. Ultimate Warrior successfully retains his AWA International Championship. 94%. And Nancy has turned. What happened? Nancy is standing in the ring. Savage has no idea what happened. He looks at Nancy and Nancy shrugs it off. Nancy begins to take the wrapping off of one side of her face. She has face paint underneath. Plano the Clown then attacks Randy from behind with a chair. Nancy is with Plano? Someone has got to explain this one. Plano grabs the microphone. Plano says, "He who laughs last, laughs loudest," and then laughs. Savage may have beaten Plano at Super Slam, but Plano has taken Nancy Green away from Savage, 84%. We gained. Oh, we actually gained. What? I didn't think we were going to gain. Some of those matches were weak. We actually gained 0.2 pop. Let's go. We actually gained. What a crazy show. NJPW makes a contract renewal offer for Chris Candido. Ahmed Johnson, aka Tony Norris, has entered the wrestling world. Interesting. What else we got going on? Those are just war reports. Not too worried about that. Let's look at the G1 Climax. What's going on here? The Great Muta got a win over Kimura. Antonio Inoki defeated Riki Choshu, Fujinami, and Hashimoto retained the tag team titles over Raven and Chono. Koshinaka defeated Jushin Thunder Liger again for the heavyweight championship, or junior heavyweight championship. Damn, they're not giving Liger that fucking title at all, are they? Honky Tonk Man and Koloff defeated Mod Squad. Raymond Rougeau defeated Chris Champion. Kevin Sullivan defeated Kendall Windham. Damn, he left and had a match at the exact same time and got a dub. They're not fucking around. I'm going to let Chris Candido stay there. I was going to sign him. I got too many people as it is. And I already got another idea for another tag team that I'm working on. 20,308 tickets. Nice. I gotta go total viewers on that because it has to be put in as a pay-per-view, which is stupid. But it's just a workaround on the game, so it's nothing I can really control. 1.3 million. Do. It's fine though. It's fine though. All right, we got 3 shows left. That was crazy. All right, now we go to storylines and we end that feud. And now we go to workers. Oh, I go to my roster. Go to. Well, I don't know if I have anything left for them. Yeah, I might wait. Yeah, I'll wait for that. Okay. We're good there. All right, so let's look at the titles real quick. So we've got had 3 title changes on All-Star Wrestling. Well, 3 for the AWA anyway. Kudo is the new women's champion. British Bulldogs are the new U.S. Tag Team champions. Larry Zbyszko is the new TV champion. Midnight Riders, Ultimate Warrior retained their titles, and then Eddie Guerrero defeated Chris Benoit for the WCCW U.S. title. All right. Now we're going to the Prudential Center in New Jersey. Eventually. Let's look at AJPW real quick. Tenrud retained. Nothing else happened. Harry Saturn lost, of course. Okay. Buddy Roberts gains weight. Chris Candido signs exclusive contract with New Japan. See what happened here. Jason Knight defeated Yokozuna to retain the PWF World title. Greg Gagne defeated Brad Batten. When did Jason Knight defeat Greg Gagne? I thought Greg Gagne was their champion. What the fuck? Hold on. Let's go to promotions. Or no, Billy Jack Haynes was their champion, right? Am I looking at the right thing? Oh no, we're looking at this one. Yeah, this one. Titles. No, he's had it for 224 days. What the fuck? Greg Gagne has that one. Okay, never mind then. Interesting. When the fuck did Eddie Guerrero have it? I don't remember that, but alright. Okay. We're gonna go to the Prudential Center. 100%. 86%. The Horsemen start the show. Okay. The Horsemen make their way to the ring. Ric Flair says Hogan got lucky, but that he's a man of his word, and when he beats Dusty Rhodes at AWA Battle Blaze, he will defend the title against Hulk Hogan as promised, but he won't get lucky twice. Midnight Riders are then put on notice by the Brainbusters. Arn and Tully say they want their AWA World Tag Team Championships back, and they intend to get them back at AWA Battle Blaze. Lex Luger says he wants his International Championship back and officially challenges Ultimate Warrior for Battle Blaze. 86%. Okay. Ooh, that is not good. That is not a good follow-up. That is not a good follow-up for 15 minutes. Oh my God. The Quick Pistols officially debut. Brad Armstrong defeats Jeff Gaylord by pinfall to win the debut match of the Quick Pistols. Next up, 55% as Southern Heat comes out and attack the Quick Pistols. Oh God. That's not good. That is not good, guys. I know it's a lower mid-card feud, but that's not going to be good for the show right there. 66%, the Rock and Roll Express defeat the Nasty Boys, who are back in the AWA. Ricky Morton defeats Brian Knobbs by pinfall. Next up, we've got a 83%. Okay, we can handle the 83%. That's fine with me. That's way better than 54. Cornette says that the Midnight Express no longer have any titles, so they don't exactly have anything the Marvelous Ones want. However, he says Stan Lane wants a piece of Bobby Eaton more than any championship in the world, so they accept the Midnight Express's challenge. We are definitely losing. Ooh, 3.5. We're definitely losing here. But that's fine. 67%. Hopefully we'll gain at the pay-per-view, so it won't matter. Dump Matsumoto defeats Leilani Kai by pinfall as the Japanese Devils defeat the Glamour Girls to retain the AWA Women's Tag Team Championship. %. A video plays saying Demolition are debuting on the AWA Superstars after Battle Blaze. Another stacked tag team is headed to the AWA. So we've officially got the answer behind those vignettes. It will be the Demolition. Unfortunately, the rest of my show was so bad that it brought down this video for some reason. But they gained popularity, so that's all good. And the main event is 77% as... Oh, I had it automatic. Who they have win? Magnum TA got the dub. So Midnight Riders and Animal defeat the Brainbusters and Lex Luger. I don't know who took the pin, but it does say Magnum TA got the dub, so interesting. Yeah, we lost. We lost, but that's okay. I knew that was going to happen. 73. $3.6 million. Okay. We're not ending any feuds after that one, so that's good. Alright, so we ended the 2 feuds that we needed to end, so that's good. I don't think there's another one. Do I have to end another one before this thing's over? Yeah, I have to end 2 more after Battle Blaze. Alright. Gotta remember to do this. I want them at the highest possible thing, obviously. Okay. Here we go. We're going to run the Prudential Center again. See if we can get another sellout here. Yes, we're killing on the intros though. We haven't had a less than 100% intro in a while. Alright, so there's another intro. Kurt Hennig promo. 93%. Starting off hot, even though it's only a 3-minute segment. Hennig is backstage and says Rude has a lot on his plate right now, and tonight so does the Unicorn Kurt Hennig as he's in the main event match. Hennig says Rude needs to use his limited free time and see how tonight's match goes down, because after they win and after Rude competes in the Battle Dome match this Sunday, he can consider himself officially challenged by Kurt Hennig because they're far from done. 52% as Flex Appeal defeats Simpson Brothers. 80% for the Pringle and Vader promo. I don't know why Pringle is bringing these guys down. It doesn't make any sense to me. He wasn't before. Pringle and Vader are excited that the match is officially on for Battle Blaze. Vader says the match of Powerbomb versus Vader Bomb will destroy everything in its path, but only one can come out victorious in the end, and Vader says it's Vader. 8%. We got 100%. 100% promo. Hulk Hogan cuts a promo on everyone else in the Battle Dome match. Hogan says he will win the match, and that way he can have 2 shots at the World Championship just in case someone tries to screw him out of this first attempt. So he wants to win the Battle Dome match, and he also wants Flair to beat Dusty so that he can have 2 chances at this. So Hogan actually has to go for the bad guy, which is crazy. 60% as the Fantastics defeat the Sawyer brothers when Tommy Rogers defeats Buzz Sawyer by pinfall. 97% as Heenan and the Brainbusters cut a promo. Heenan says this Sunday the Horsemen will go back to where they belong, on the top of the wrestling world. Luger defeating Warrior to get back his international title. Flair defeating Dusty to get back his world title. Larry Zbyszko retaining his TV title. And of course, as you can see beside me right now, the Brainbusters will get back the AWA World Tag Team titles when they defeat the Midnight Riders. Riders, you had a good run, a good ride if you will, but it's time to fall off the horse, son. Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, and the epitome of tag team wrestling will go back to the top of the mountain, and nothing and no one will stop us. You can count on that. 97%. Love that promo. That was good shit. Next up, oh my god, 65%. That's terrible. Okay. And then it just brought down big time. Both teams signed the contract between the Von Erichs and the Fabulous Freebirds. However, the Von Erichs point out the fine print in the contract that if the Freebirds lose, they will have to disband forever. No iteration or loopholes this time. 82%. Final words from Marvelous Ones and the Midnight Express. They both got an 82%. Okay. Jim Cornette and the Marvelous Ones and Paul Heyman and the Midnight Express cut their last words on one another before their big tag team matches Sunday. Cornette says that this Sunday the Marvelous Ones get retribution for what Eaton did to them when he left them high and dry. Heyman says that Eaton and Gilbert will have nothing but success have had nothing but success since joining him in the AWA, and Cornette wishes he could have taken Eaton as far as Heyman has in less than a year. Next up, we've got 83% 3-star match. If TDE wins, Ted DiBiase gets another shot at Warrior for the international title. If he doesn't win, Ted DiBiase doesn't get to mess with Warrior as long as he has the title. Roddy Piper defeats Ted DiBiase by pinfall, so the shot is over. 83%. Did pretty good though. Did pretty good. And then next segment is the final words between Ric Flair for Dusty Rhodes, 93%. I could have saved it at the end, but I probably still, I'm hoping I broke even here. Ric Flair and Heenan make their way to the ring. Ric Flair says this Sunday at AWA Battle Blaze, he will become a 2-time AWA World Champion and rectify the injustice that happened to him. Said Dusty wasn't supposed to be in Deadly Draw. Dusty had the Road Warriors come out to help him in a cage match, and now he's dodging him with an injury at Super Slam. Well, at Battle Blaze, there's no more running, no more hiding, no more blindsided tactics. It's no DQ. It's the best in the world against the luckiest in the world, and Dusty, your luck is about to run out. Woo! Let's go. All right, can we break even? Oh, we gained! We gained it! Let's go. Even better. 85%. We gained. Love to see it. 3.7. All right, Stampede Wrestling. Pegasus Kid wins against Mike Awesome to retain the North American Championship. Lady Amazon defeats Denise Storm, and Pegasus Kid wins again against Brett Como because why not? You only have 3 matches. Let the same guy wrestle twice. Fuck it. You don't have a big enough roster, I guess. Let's see. And then main event. Kevin Sullivan defeated Bad News Allen. King Kong Bundy defeated Buddy Roberts. And Ole Anderson defeated Chris Champion. All right, guys. We are 2 days away. We had no injuries to mess up this shit. Hopefully we come out of this with no injuries as well. Jim Neidhart defeats Bad News Allen. Kevin Sullivan defeats Kendall Windham. Ole Anderson defeats Buddy Roberts. CMLL, no title matches. Psychosis did get a win over Lizmark, though. That's pretty cool. CMLL pair up Conan and Vampiro. I don't think that's a great idea, but you do you. Let's see. Here we go. Another big day. Boy, the fucking Saturdays are insane. Ron Garvin defeated Tito Santana. Corporal Kirshner got a dub over Sandman. Bam Bam Bigelow defeated Danny Davis. Terry Taylor defeated Jeff Jarrett. Billy Gunn defeated Jerry Lynn. Buddy Landell defeated Randy Rose. Sean Waltman defeated Reggie B. Fine. Dustin Rose defeated Bob Armstrong. Johnny Saint defeated Adrian Street in a non-title match. Oh shit. Is Adrian Street finally about to lose his fucking title that he's had for 15 years? Chris Adams defeated Colonel Brody. Rasputin defeated Big Daddy. Damn, Big Daddy cannot get a goddamn dub for shit. Billy Jack Haynes defeated Rip Oliver. John Nord defeated Big Juice. And Ken Shamrock defeated Cannonball Grizzly. NWA, nothing of note here. Ole Anderson getting a lot of dubs. Are they like, they're pushing the fuck out of Ole Anderson? Why? Eddie Guerrero defeated Crush to keep the title. I thought they were going to just drop it right back to Chris Benoit, so that's cool. I'm actually happy to see that. He actually had a title defense, so that's good. Steven Regal of the Blue Bloods defeated Mysterio and Jushin Thunder Liger. Jeff Jarrett defeated Chris Adams, which is weird, but all right. You would think Chris Adams would have won, or that they at least would have put the title on the line right there. Jeff Jarrett has. Okay. Just about to get real. Our final. Oh, I got a fucking. Oh, damn it. See, I just forgot to end a fucking storyline. It's at 90, though, so it should be fine. All right, the Warrior TDE storyline is over. Okay. All right, and then we got 2 to end after this show right here. Okay. Book event. This is Battle Blaze with the Battle Dome match. This is going to be crazy. I'm hoping this ends up being good. Let's find out. 100% show intro. Here we go. First. Oh my god, Asia Kong is. We got the fucking first one already, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Asia Kong has been injured during this match. You have the option to select a new match finish or stick with the original plan. What the fuck was my original plan? I mean, I got the winner written down, but I don't remember who won. Oh, I got it written down right there. Okay, Jaguar eliminates Asia Kong. Yeah, it's supposed to be elimination style anyway. It's a clean sweep 3-0. Manami Toyota defeats Akira Okudo. I don't remember how the fuck I had it written out though. I assume Manami Toyota defeating Akira Okudo. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna put Manami Toyota. 4-star and 68%. Okay, so Asia Kong's out. That was one of the ones that I had to end the feud on anyway. Not the way I wanted to end it, but he got hurt, so fuck. Fucking crossing my fingers nobody else gets hurt. 3 stars. 70%. Larry Zbyszko defeats Brian Pillman by pinfall to retain the AWA TV title. Four and a half stars. The Crush Gals defeat the Japanese Devils to win the AWA Women's Tag Team titles. 74%. Rick Rude, Stan Hansen, and Jake Roberts have a few last words to express before the main event Battle Dome match, 94%. Stan Hansen actually brought that down big time, but it's all good. Stan Hansen actually, like, what? Kind of fucked up, actually. Stan Hansen's pretty decent on the mic. He's fucking charismatic. 93% for that, really? But 94 overall, so that's all that matters. We're good. 3.5 stars. I knew the fans weren't going to be happy with that, but that's okay because we're building up to something bigger. It's okay, guys. Oh, this is not a good pay-per-view. This might be my worst pay-per-view. Time limit draw. 20-minute time limit draw between the Midnight Express and the Marvelous Ones. The finish slightly hurt the match quality, and the crowd seemed disappointed by the finish. Fans seemed to dislike that there was no definitive winner. Shocking. Match quality was actually 82%, so that's good. So if I can just get a dub from like an actual finish, will be good. But that was to obviously set something up, so it's okay. It's whatever. Crowd reaction 100%. Sid comes back from injury and retains the AWA National Championship over Vader. I had that one on automatic because I really didn't know what way I wanted to go. 85%. They gave it to Sid. I'm actually kind of shocked that they gave it to Sid, honestly, but insane. Insane, great match. Loved it. Vader only lost 0.1 popularity in Latin America and lost nothing in North America, so that's good too. 13 minutes. Okay, that ended up being better than I thought it would, so that's cool. 3.5 stars. %. The Brain Busters. Arn Anderson defeats Barry Windham with a DDT to win back the World Tag Team titles. So it's looking good for the Horsemen right now. Larry Zbyszko's the TV champion. Brain Busters are back as World Tag Team champs. Let's see if Lex Luger can do it. He cannot. Crowd reaction 100% on that one too. Nice. 84%. Ultimate Warrior wins after Bobby Heenan accidentally hits Luger instead of Warrior. Warrior retains the International Championship, and Luger looks pissed. Ultimate Warrior successfully retains the AWA International Championship. Okay, now we're cooking a little bit, guys. We're cooking a little bit. That was only a 2-star match, but it was Luger and fucking Warrior, so that's actually pretty decent. And the crowd reaction was fire. Fire. 100%. We played the hype video for the World Championship match between Dusty Rhodes and Ric Flair and a no DQ. God, I hope this hits. Please don't get hurt, and please hit. 4-star match. I'll take it. 4-star, 91%, 18-minute match. Ric Flair defeats Dusty Rhodes to win the AWA World Championship. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Okay, we're hitting hard at the end of this. I appreciate it. I took it's a stock, well, not a stock photo, I guess technically. It's from Retromania. I just covered it up, covered the ring up with the thing, and then put the audience going. And if I hit a fucking if I could hit a 5-star match, you would hear the crowd chant, "This is awesome." But I haven't hit one on this pay-per-view, which is rare. Okay. Okay, so Dusty Rhodes hits. He finally loses the championship. Back to Flair. 91%, 18 minutes. Dyslexia. So we got 100 for 4 minutes. 85 for 13, 85 for 16. 84 for 13, 100 for 4, 91 for 18. I know that we have some bad ones, but that is a lot of time right there that have got good scores. Got another 5-minute segment coming up, which I believe should be 94 or above for the promos. 95, let's go. 95 promos. Hogan, Steamboat, and Sting cut their last-minute promos before the huge main event Battle Dome match. Let's go, dude. All right, so we got one more. We got one more match. We could save this. This could actually be a really good pay-per-view. I mean, I won't. It's not gonna be 89 or 90, I don't think, but it could. We could save it right here. We could legit save it. I wish they would let you scroll back up. Show intro 4 minutes, 100%. We had a 16-minute match. It was only 68%, but that's because of fucking injury, unfortunately. Because it definitely would have been in the 70s if Asia Kong didn't get hurt. Larry Zbyszko versus Brian Pillman. That was like my first TV championship match on a pay-per-view, so that's no big deal. I understand it. It's a mid-card title anyway, no big deal. Japanese Devils and Crush Gals aren't even in a feud right now, so 74%, that's fine. I get it. The Midnight Express versus Marvelous Ones might be my worst call so far. I gave it 20 minutes and I didn't give it a fucking definitive winner. But it had to be an even number. It wouldn't have made no sense for a time limit draw. All right. But we had an 85% for a 13, 85% for a 16, 84% for a 13, 91% for an 18. Like, we've got 5 minutes for 94, 5 minutes for 95, 4 minutes for 100. I'm feeling pretty confident. If this fucking Battle Dome match hits, Battle Dome 89, if this fucking match hits and there's no injuries to fuck this thing up, we should be able to gain popularity here and have a really decent final score. I hope. God, I hope so. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, baby. You got this. You got this. Come on. Is it going to be better than last year? I think last year was the 83%. Yes, 90. Let's go. I'm pretty sure the first Battle Dome match was at 83%. 90% Battle Dome match where the winner gets the Battle Dome trophy and a world title shot. The first two entrants were Rick Rude and Ricky Steamboat. The third entrant was Jake Roberts. Fourth entrant was Hulk Hogan. Fifth entrant was Stan Hansen, and the last entrant was Sting. The match officially begins. First elimination, Hulk Hogan eliminated Rick Rude. Then Jake Roberts eliminated Ricky Steamboat. Then Sting eliminated Stan Hansen. Jake Roberts eliminated Hulk Hogan, and Sting eliminates Jake Roberts. Sting was the only one with 2 eliminations, and Sting wins the Battle Dome. Sting is the new AWA Battle Dome Trophy champion. Sting's performance was much worse than usual. He was the only one that got something bad. He went in for popularity. Everybody else lost popularity in Latin America, but not North America, so that's good, I guess. Holy shit. Sting had the worst performance, but he won the match. That's hilarious. And we gained in popularity. 89! We did get an 89. What? Oh, Jesus Christ. Luna! Luna! Can we just go a month without anything crazy happening? First of all, let me go to storylines and end this fucking Battle Dome thing. That was the end of 96, by the way. And we need to end this one. We need to find out what the hell is Asia Kong gonna be out for. Oh my God. She injured her neck and she's out till March of 1990. That's insane. That's almost an entire year. Wow. You kept your promise to Sting this. Oh, that counts. Oh shit. The battle. Okay, that counts. Okay. He gets the Battle Dome trophy. That counts as a title thing, I guess. That's cool. That's good to know. We sold 56,936 tickets. Oh, $3 million gate. That's crazy. Let me go to event histories and see 1.48. 1,487,793. I don't know if that's our most ever, but it's close. That ended up being great. It was looking bad at first. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do with this. A fight occurred last night between two WCCW competitors. Luna Vachon is believed to have started the brawl with Terry Power, and backstage staff had to intervene to split things up. Tensions are said to be very high backstage, with some saying Vachon's behavior is unacceptable. Do we need to fucking just pull her back to the main roster then? Maybe we should pull her back to the main roster since Aja Kong is fucking hurting out anyway. Oh shit. No, she's not the Diamond Champion. Oh, she was the Diamond Champion before because I turned the Women's Championship into the thing, right? Is that what it is? Hold on, let me look at the titles real quick. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Okay, so if I go, because she's not current champion. So if I go to promotions, class, titles, title history. Yeah, okay, so she lost it to Rockin' Robin. Okay. And neither one of them had any fucking defenses with it? What? Okay. Oh, I think they got wiped out when I made it inactive. Got you. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, also accidentally fucking erased all my WCCW shit, which I'm not happy about, but their defenses were probably on that as well. So that's okay, though. Okay, so we might have to just pull Luna Vachon out of there. We got one woman, 2 with Luna, 3 with Terry, 4 with Lisa, 5 Bambi, 6 Susie, so it'll go down to 5 women. Yeah, we might just have to pull Luna out of there so we don't have to fucking worry about her bad attitude, bro. Oh, shit. Kurt Hennig won the very first Battle Dome match in 88, and Sting is the second champion in 89. Hold on, let me look at, actually, you know what? I'll go to event histories real quick. We go to Allied, we'll go to June, and then we'll go to 88, Battle Blaze. Let's see what it was. Was it 83? I think it was 83. It was 83%. Hennig defeated Vader, Hansen, Slaughter, Luger, and Funk. And then that wasn't the main event. It was the main event this time. The main event last time was Hyper and Steamboat 2 out of 3 falls, which ended up being 96%, which was 5% higher than Flair versus Dusty in the no DQ match. Okay. All right, I think we're going to pull... I really do think we're going to pull Luna so she doesn't get in more trouble. Let's pull Luna out of there. Where is Elemental Luna? Hold on, where is she? What is she? I don't know what the fuck she is there. Let's do... Yeah, fuck it. We're going to recall her from development. We're going to do... I don't even know what it is. I have to do mid-card, I guess. Bring to main roster. What's her popularity, actually? Only 25. We'll do lower mid-card. All right, she's back. She's with us. We don't got time for that shit. Rick Steiner defeated Bill Irwin. Chris Champion. Holy fuck, that multi-man match is. I really wish I had a space in between these two teams so I could figure out where the fuck it is. All right, so Chris Champion, Kendall Windham, Bad News Allen, and Mil Mascaris and Jim Duggan defeated Colonel De Beers, Kevin Sullivan, Jim Powers, Hercules Hernandez, and Ivan Koloff. King Kong Bundy defeated Buddy Roberts. They're pushing King Kong Bundy. I'll give him that. AJPW. Ooh, they did have 2 title matches. Nice. Misawa and Kobashi retained the World Tag Team titles, and Tenryu retains the Triple Crown title. And this is our last day. Oh, they gave Muta the championship. They gave Muta the goddamn IWGP Heavyweight Championship over Inoki. He's with me. Oh no, he's with me. I can have him drop that title to my guys. Ooh, shit. Ooh. What? I think I can anyway. He is literally the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. He beat Inoki. He legit beat Inoki on a regular TV show. The Great Muta defeated Antonio Inoki. They weren't even letting Great Muta win other matches. Liger got a win over... Well, that's Chris Hammer. I guess another tour guy. Suzuki defeated Raven. Oh my god, I gotta do something with that. I hope he doesn't lose it like right back. Ooh, I can do some stuff with that. Ooh, this was a way better stream than last time. We only had 1 injury in 6 shows, so that's good, I guess. Holy shit. And I wasn't really doing anything with her after that. It just happened. That one actually ended up being perfect timing because the feud was in anyway. It did mess up the match. But other than that, no big deal. Wow. All right, so a lot of my storylines are done now, so that's good. Where was that? Damn, I was gonna look up something and I don't remember what I was gonna look up. Oh, let's look up the awards real quick now. Piper's the wrestler of the year now? Let's go to titles. Okay, so we had how many more new champions? We had Flair, Brainbusters, Crush Gauss win the championships. Okay. Did they count that? They did count that for the pre-show. Nice. There's Abisco. How long did Dusty have it? 56 days. He had it longer than Flair's first reign. Flair's got it back. Flair's got to fight Hogan. We're only 5 days away from the first ever Nick Bockwinkel Invitational Tournament as well. And I've already told Veli that when that happens, any injury that happens, it's not going to count. I don't have time for that shit. It's a round-robin tournament. There's no way I'm going to be able to keep up with that if people start getting fucking hurt because they're all wrestling like, it's like G1 style. Like, it's all very close together. So as you can see here, 5 days away, 9 days away, 19 days away, 23 days away, 26 days away. That's the 5 dates for the thing. So it's a round robin tournament, which I will plug in after the fact. And Hogan, Flair, Sting will not be in it. So NBIT, no. Sting because he's the #1 contender. Hogan because he's getting a title shot. Flair because he's the champion. So those 3 guys will not be in it. I got to make sure that they're not in it. Oh, Muda though would be a sick one, but I kind of want to save Muda because he's got the IWGP Championships in right there, and I think Muda goes together with Sting really well too. I wonder if I could get him versus Sting. What's his chemistry? Oh yeah, let's go. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. Okay. I don't know what the fuck to do because that is sick that he's the champ. He is a 3-time AWA TV champion at 104 days combined, 1-time AWA International Champion at 119 days for the 1 reign, and now he's IWGP Heavyweight Champion. Ooh, man, my brain is going crazy right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. This was a good episode. This was great. It actually turned out way better than I thought it would overall, based off of what happened in the previous stream. I'm hoping the dude who is like the one dev for this entire game, which hats off to him and all the mod makers. Like this game is so fucking fun. He said in the Discord that he was going to have to look into it and like downtick the amount of times that the injuries do happen, and clearly that did. It was a downtick this time. We'll have to keep testing it out, making sure that it's not happening too often. But 1 injury mid-match out of 6 shows, not terrible. I mean, I can handle that, I guess. I really wish that all the injuries weren't so fucking massive though. Like, you can have an injury for like a month. Like, we can have 1-month injuries. We can have 2-week injuries. It's not every injury has to be fucking half a year. That's the only thing I don't like. But it's all good. It's whatever. We'll work around it. If it's something egregious, we know that I've added in some owner goals or whatever that I got an idea from somebody in the Pro Wrestling Sim Discord. So some of the I have some personal goals that I will follow. I've got monthly goals, and then like certain stuff happens if you fail or succeed, kind of like in Madden when you're doing a GM mode type deal. And I also have yearly goals, so where I'll lose money or public image or popularity gain or whatever. But if I get some of these done, I can bring a guy back from injuries a little bit faster. I can gain money. I can increase some stats for certain level player or level wrestlers, shit like that. So it's very detailed in what I have to do, but we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Hopefully it'll be all right. But I can't do that until this next month because the monthly goals or whatever, and the yearly goals I'll count it because obviously we're only like halfway into the year. But the monthly goals I'm going to start when this new month starts and see if we can actually hit our goals, which will be the next stream because we still have 2 more episodes in June technically, but then July will start. So we will be hitting up the Nick Bockwinkel Invitational Tournament on the next stream of Pro Wrestling Sim, and I appreciate everybody that watches on YouTube. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I'm very hyped to get this fucking shit plugged in. Have a great rest of your week. I'm out. Deuces.